Hey guys, what is up? It is Bib07 here again, and I am back for another RuneScape vlog here today. In this one, we're going to be talking about this week's update, which was the luck rework, which it's a pretty big update, honestly. It doesn't really seem that huge, but it has affected a lot of items in the game and has changed a lot of things. So definitely wanted to discuss this. Sorry for getting this video out a little bit late. I mean, it did come out obviously on Monday, and this is Friday, but I wanted to see how the update sort of shook out and how the new items really did affect things. And they did affect things quite a lot, so I do want to go over my opinion on them as well as what I think is going to be going on in the future. I did buy myself the Ring of Fortune, which is the second best. The best one is with the Luck of the Dwarves. A nice thing about this, it actually has infinite teleports to Miscellanea and the Grand Exchange, so that is kind of useful. I might go continue my QBD task in this video. I have 31 left. Got 96 range on the task, but I haven't had too much time to play as of late because I am nearing the end of my final semester at college. I am a senior, and this is the final semester I'm going to be here, so I have quite a bit of work to be doing at the end of this semester, and my big final senior project is due at near the middle/end of next month. So once I get that finished, I'm probably going to be playing a lot more, and also the Rocket League season just started, a new season, so I've been playing that a bit. Almost got my grand champion back, so that is that. I've also been into a little bit of speedrunning. I've been speedrunning the game Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, which is a bomb defusal simulator that you normally play with more than one person, but I have the whole manual for the game, which tells you how to defuse the bombs, memorized, and I have a kind of fun time speedrunning that. I might try to go to AGDQ 2018 with the game if they would accept it. I'm not sure, but I do currently hold the world record for any percent, which is pretty sweet. I managed to get that a couple days ago, but anyways, enough about the random stuff I've been up to. Just all of that aside, I am going to be having a little bit less activity on the channel as well as on my accounts in general. I haven't really done too much on my Iron Man recently. But I am going to probably try and start AFKing on there again soon. Not really sure when I want to start doing that, but I have been playing on this account a bit and then AFKing, or not, doing my work at the same time, so I didn't really have the AFK ability. But anyways, let's talk about the luck rework. So I wasn't really too excited for this update, but I really didn't know too much about it. It didn't sound like it was going to be too much of a change, and to be honest, the actual luck items themselves honestly aren't that much of a change in terms of their effect on your loot or anything. Basically there are 4 tiers of luck items, and the first tier is basically useless. It only affects level 1 to 50 Slayer monsters, easy clues, KBD, giant, and giant mole. So that's like if you're a huge noob and don't even want to you just do those really low level stuff. But tier 2 is from level 51 to 80 Slayer monsters, and it says that I kind of don't understand, like, does it also give you the benefits from the level 1 to 50 Slayer monsters or not? Because if not, that's kind of dumb. I feel like if you go up in a tier, you should get all the benefits from the other tiers, but maybe it doesn't. I don't know, the wording is kind of weird. It also gives you mining gems, jeweled statuettes from Pyramid Plunder, and shade chests and flash, I don't know what all that stuff is, medium clues, and then the mid-level bosses like God Wars Dungeon 1, Barrows, Calfight Queen, Castle Elemental, and Dagonoth Kings. So that's kind of interesting. And then tier 3, which is the one I actually have, the Ring of Fortune, gives bonuses for level 81 to 99 Slayer monsters, as well as better rare drops from Elf City Pickpocketing, increased chance of the Black Ibis Alpha from Pyramid Plunder, improved loot from Kingly Implings, and an improved chance of receiving the Scepter of the Gods. It also gives you better luck from hard clues, as well as the bosses Queen Black Dragon, Nex, God Wars Dungeon 2, Calfight King, and Court Beast. So Yeah, it doesn't actually say. I guess the first three tiers only give luck from their specific tier and not the ones below it, which is kind of weird in my opinion. But then you have the tier 4, which gives you luck bonuses from all Slayer monsters, all skilling, all clue scrolls, and all bosses. So obviously it is way better because it gives you all of them. I thought that the tier 3 would give you them all, but it actually doesn't. It's kind of lame. But yeah, the items are actually called, the tier 1 is a Ring of Luck, which is a silver bar and a cut lapis, which is pretty cheap, so those are like basically worthless. And it is also a free-to-play item, which is kind of cool, I guess. And then the Ring of Wealth that we all know is a tier 2 item now, which is not the greatest, but it's not too bad either. And then the Ring of Fortune is the one I have, and the stats aren't too bad on it. I mean, several quest rings are better than it, but you can always just bring it as a switch at the end of your kill. And it takes a gold bar, a cut onyx, and you basically just make the ring and enchant it. So it actually takes place of the Ring of Stone. So to get the Ring of Stone now, you can only get it as a drop from Tazar and Tokar, so that's kind of weird, but I guess that'll make it a little bit more rare. And then lastly is the Luck of the Dwarves, which is the big one, the tier 4, and it requires 91 crafting, 87 magic, and 107 invention to make. So it is definitely got some high requirements on there. You need a cut alchemical onyx in order to make it, and that is the coolest part about this, is the onyx and what you need for that, in my opinion. Because in general, as far as I have been able to tell, you don't really end up getting too much more from rare drop table. Like I've done, I think I had like 108 QBDs, and I've done a lot of them. I'm like 77, and I've only gotten rare drop table once, and it was 3 rune bars and a dragon helm. So I mean, I could just be getting unlucky, but as far as I can tell, you don't really have a much better chance of getting great loot from it. Maybe the Luck of the Dwarves ring is better, I don't know, but still, it just doesn't seem to be like massive change to your luck. So it says the Luck of the Dwarves also has the ability to give you certain unique drops as well on the page, and I think that the only thing I know that actually is talking about is the Vecna Skull. You can only get the Vecna Skull now if you have a tier 4 luck, so the tier 4 ring, which is like, who really cares? I don't think anybody even uses the Vecna Skull anymore. It used to be good before EOC, but now it's kind of not really worth anything, and doesn't really seem to be a huge factor in like helping the rings be better. So that's all they have for the update on the page. But still, the update has further implications than it actually shows right there. The main thing is because to create the alchemical onyx, if I just quickly look, I want to be sure of the exact components, but to create the alchemical onyx, you need 50 refined and fortunate components and 10 precious components. The main thing there is the 50 fortunate components. Now, for those of you who don't know what they are or where you get them, fortunate components are actually only obtainable from treasure trail specific items. So that is very, very interesting because, believe it or not, U-combos are now worth a ton of money. It's insane. Nobody thought the day would come. Everyone always thought they were worthless, and tons of people were actually buying them up for like 1 GP each. I've seen tons of YouTube videos where people have them in there for 1 GP each, and yeah, they are actually now worth like 300k each or something like that for a U combo, because a lot of the items like U combos and several other treasure trail items pretty much give 100% chance of one fortunate component. Most treasure trail items actually do. So despite them not releasing the clue rework yet, clues are actually now much more worth it to do, and I'm probably going to get back into doing them. I already did the hard and the elite clue I had in my bank. Didn't get anything too crazy, but I mean, for my hard clue, I got like a Ceradomin coif or body or something right now, like that, and that gave me like 300k just from that, and then there was a couple other things I got. So definitely feel like clues are going to be worth it once again, because of this. I mean, at the moment, the Luck of the Dwarves ring, if I was I don't know if the GE's actually updated for the price or not, but I know yesterday it was around 30 mil, and yeah, the GE price is incorrect, but yesterday it was around 30 mil, and that works out so that the components are worth about 500k each. So in general, all of the pieces of like a treasure trail set would be worth 500k each, like all heraldic rune armor and stuff like that. So yeah, honestly, I think it's pretty awesome that they had this. The Onyx use the fortunate components. I think it's pretty sweet, and I definitely think it's good for the game because it brings treasure trails back, despite them, supposed to do a treasure trail rework. I'm going to be doing a video on the month ahead for April whenever that comes out. They did a live stream, but I didn't watch it, and it's honestly like over an hour, I think, or something, and I really don't feel like watching the whole damn thing. So I'm just going to wait until they actually release like the short version, or they release the article on their website, and then I'll make a video on the month ahead. But I'm really hoping they actually release the clue rework in April, because it was supposed to come out in March, and they pushed it back. So I really hope it comes out this month, because I mean, I'm already going to be doing clues again just because of this update. It makes them really worth it now, because of the prices are just going up for all the clue scroll items. Like, everyone used to, when you used to get a U compo, it was like the most depressing thing, and now it's just literally like as good as any other, like as like a rune heraldic piece or like anything like that. So it's pretty crazy. It's gonna be kind of weird getting used to like actually not being pissed when you get a U combo or anything like that. So I think it's definitely good that they did that, because a lot of treasure trail items definitely were falling off in terms of price, especially like a lot of the unique type items like dragon masks and stuff like that, and this will bring their prices back up to a reasonable point, and you can definitely be looking forward to selling them for not too bad of profit if you do choose to do some clue scrolls. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this update in the comments. I think it's a pretty sweet one. Not really because of the luck rework itself. I really don't think that is a huge like difference. I really don't think the difference is massive, but maybe it is if you have the tier 4 ring. I don't really know. I'm not going to be wasting my money on that anytime soon, because I'm trying to save up for some level 90 weapons and stuff. But still, if you have the ring, let me know how it works for you. Does it actually give you a lot better drops and stuff, or is it not really all that it's cracked up to be? But yeah, that's basically it, you guys. Just wanted to go over that. I will quickly look at the patch notes, though. I don't know if there's any little sneaky patches that they put in there to that were good or not. I didn't actually look at them this week because I was looking at the main update pretty much. But oh, I just hit 70 mil cash. That's pretty nice. I did actually have some treasure trail items in my bank on this account, so I sold those off, made a decent profit. Especially my U combos. I had like 4 or 5 of those, which was nice. Just trying to make sure that there is there's nothing in here. Oh, there's a bunch of Telos changes, sunshine animation. So I don't think there's anything massive in this in here. Yeah. So I think that's it. Let me check the Ninja Quest. Oh yeah, I did actually read about this one. They changed the Imp Catcher quest. It's been so many years since that quest has just been buy some shit off the GE and then go just turn it in, but they actually changed it now so that the beads for the quest are actually untradeable. So you actually have to go kill the imps, which is honestly just a pain in the ass, and I don't think it's a great well, that was annoying. I don't think it's a great, like, I think they could have done something better with the quest. Like, they could have just reworked the quest entirely to make it something completely different. But I mean, I guess if they wanted to keep like the sort of the feeling of it and like have it still be about the imps and garbage, but I really wish they'd just like rework the quest entirely. But now it's just even more tedious. I'm glad I already have it completed, so I don't have to worry about doing it ever. But still, I guess it's nice that they're reworking quests, so that they're a little bit better and more up to date. And I think there's one, they also updated Heroes Quest, so it doesn't require a second person anymore. They updated Shield of Arrow, I think it was a few weeks ago, so it didn't require a second person, but they left Heroes Quest out, and I don't know why they did that, but thankfully they did go back and change it now, so neither of those quests require a second person, which is very nice for anyone who hasn't done them yet, because it was always a pain trying to find a person to help you do the quest. Oh, well, there's another rare drop table drop I just got right there. Not too bad. The raw lobsters is pretty bad, but the Adior is a pretty good one. But still, I mean, I feel like I would have gotten more than 2 in almost 80 kills, honestly. So I don't know. It doesn't seem to be a huge change in your luck, but still, it's not too terrible. And then there's a bunch of, yeah, there's just a bunch of changes that involve Heroes quests, like you can get the ice gloves back and stuff like that. So yeah, that is going to be it for this video, you guys. Definitely probably one of the better updates for the month in general, I would say. Kind of a boring month overall, but really hoping April comes in clutch with the clue scroll update at the very least. If that could be the only update in the whole month, then I would be happy. But we'll have to wait and see what they end up coming out with. I think that behind the scenes should come out either today or like tomorrow or something, because it is the 31st of March, so the update, I mean the behind the scenes usually comes out near the very beginning of the month, so should be coming out very soon. And I will definitely be making a video on that and raging if they do not have the clue scroll rework planned for the month. Other than that, guys, thanks for checking out my video. Apologies once again for the delay, as well as just the lack of videos in general. Just quite busy getting my last year at college finished up, and just trying to finish off strong, so definitely got to be working hard, especially on this final project. And yeah, hope you guys can understand, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.